I've been waiting on these to drop since they first hit the runway last year. Finally got them in hand and they might be one of my new favorites. So these are the Balenciaga basketball sneakers in the silver colorway. They were first revealed at the Spring 2025 show back in October, but they didn't start hitting stores until a few weeks ago. Overall, these are just a futuristic play on a basketball sneaker. I've seen a lot of people compare them to Nike Foamposites, basically just a high fashion foam. To me, these are just more of a futuristic shoe. It reminds me of like a concept car or even like a concept sneaker. It's a really futuristic design in my opinion. So this video is going to be a review of the shoe. I'm going to talk through the details, sizing, and I'll let you know my thoughts at the end. But before we get started, just hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. So let's start off with the unboxing. These come in a standard gray Balenciaga box, and inside of the box it includes one drawstring style dust bag. Overall, these just have more of a rounded silhouette, almost balloon-like in a way. First thing is that the toe box kind of curves up, pretty similar to other Balenciaga shoes, but also looking at it from the top, the sides sort of bulge out, and you also see that rounded shape on the heel, which also helps with that balloon-like shape. Overall, just more of a rounded silhouette. This also reminds me of the Reptile sneaker. So the Reptile sneaker is more triangular by the toe, and this has that same sort of silhouette where it also has that triangular shape. So this features a molded polyurethane upper, has this nice silver metallic color with some patterns all throughout it. There's also some black detailing on the shoe, which adds a nice contrast to the shoe overall, and it also has a slightly worn out effect, so there's some slight distressing on the shoe as well. It's not as much as we've seen on previous Balenciaga shoes, but down by the front you can see some slight distressing. It's nothing too major, you can't really see it unless you really zoom in on the shoe. On the sides we have this futuristic detailing all throughout it, so we have these sculpted grooves or embossed paneling, whatever you want to call it. Kind of breaks up the shoe a little bit, adding some visual interest to the shoe overall. And in the center we have the Loop Sports Icon logo embossed, just that new logo that they've been using recently. And moving towards the front we have some more silver paneling as this nice metallic silver color, and you can see that the texture on these are different as well, just kind of changing it up visually from the rest of the shoe. And if you zoom in on the panel up by the toe, we got some of that slight distressing up by the front. And towards the heel we have a black panel that curves to the back of the shoe. On the outside of the shoe we have the Balenciaga logo spelled out, and on the inner side we have the Loop Sports Icon logo. Looking at the front, there are no laces, just has a zip closure with the Velcro strap up at the top, and on the Velcro strap we have the Balenciaga logo written out. And the section is in a different material, so it is slightly stretchy, just giving you some room to be able to zip up the shoe. One thing I am worried about is how this Velcro is going to last over time. I can imagine it getting worn out the more that you put on and take off the shoe, but we'll see over time. So this has your typical Balenciaga curved toe box. Toe box slightly curves up, similar to a lot of Balenciaga shoes. And at the edge of the toe we have another black panel with the sizing and then the Balenciaga logo written out again. At the back of the shoe we have a pull tab up at the top, and we have that same black panel that wraps around to the heel with a cutout for your sizing. And the nice detail is that the outsole runs up the back of the shoe into this cutout, just giving it more of a sleek design. Then moving on to the outsole, we have a ridge texture with a clustered circular pattern that comes in different sizes, and surprisingly there are no logos or branding on the bottom of the shoe. So this features a foam insole, so the shoe is pretty comfortable, keeps your foot snug and secure in place, but it's not too tight depending on the size that you get. The foam is going to mold to your foot over time, so you just want to make sure you get the right size on these. I did pick these up in store and tried on a few different sizes, but ultimately went with my typical Balenciaga size, which is a 42. I tried a size down and it was too snug, especially in the zip area. Lengthwise the shoe fit, but the width was a little too snug and I kind of struggled to zip it up. I'm usually a 9.5. The runners, the 3XLs, the Croc boots, I all got in 42 and decided to get these in a 42 as well. If you own any other Balenciaga shoes, just go with your typical Balenciaga size and you should be good. Visually they do look oversized just because of the overall shape of it, but lengthwise they're about the same as the 3XLs. Just visually they look a lot larger because of the rounded silhouette. I wouldn't necessarily call them lightweight, but they're not as heavy as you might think they are. These come in at 1,550 USD, and it is slightly more expensive than the other Balenciaga sneakers recently. These are released in 4 different colorways. They got this metallic silver one, which I personally think is the best one. So you can see a lot of the detailing that went into the shoe, see the sculpted patterns, a lot of the contrasting elements throughout it. So personally I stick with the silver, but they do also have this nice metallic blue. Just a shade of blue that they use on that shoe looks really good to me. They also have a black and a white version. Those are a bit more subtle, more of that monochromatic look. You can't really see the details as much as something like the silver one, but it's all personal preference, whatever you feel most comfortable with. So this is going to be one of my last pickups from the Demna era at Balenciaga, but I'm really glad that I picked these up. Based on this video, you probably already know how I feel about this shoe. Definitely one of the stronger sneaker designs recently. I feel like the designs have been a little bit more subtle. The Monday, the Hamptons, and the Puma sneakers have all felt a little bit more scaled back in terms of design, and this really pushes the design forward. They feel more like a futuristic classic, and I can't wait to style them this year. But that's basically it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. As always, appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.